I think the biggest thing about Stanford is the freedom that you have to do a wide variety of things.
Stanford has always been a very exciting place in terms of research. Actually, part of the reason that I would love to come to Stanford instead of some other school is the fact that many of the faculty are very collaborative.
I could just walk into anybody's office and say, hey, I heard this thing you talked about, and I'm very excited about it, and maybe next day we start a new research collaboration, which ends up to be a very fruitful collaboration. That's how actually I met Professor Philip Wong.
I've been working on with a collaborator here, Professor Mitra, who is a professor in electrical engineering as also in computer science, is the use of the new material called carbon nanotubes.
Some of the really real-world potential applications of carbon nanotubes have to do with some really heavy-duty stuff. If you could ever build a perfect carbon nanotube technology, you could potentially build computers or very high-performance computers that would run at very high speeds while preserving the power that they would dissipate. The hope is that someday we will be able to reach that point where this carbon nanotube technology will be able to provide at least an order of magnitude improvement in energy efficiency compared to classical silicon-based electronics that we know about today.
What the students are doing electrical testing on wafers or circuits that we made out of carbon nanotubes. They are up to the point now where they're at the verge of a major breakthrough that shows that we can actually build a functional computer out of these new materials.
I consider myself to be very fortunate to work with those students, and without these students, we wouldn't have been able to make the breakthroughs that we did.